Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to White Trash Motorsports. Today we're going to go over a few things. I know Lost has been found. I've been out of circulation for a while, but I've been really busy. We got some stuff we're doing to the Cutlass this spring, summer, to make it better. If you guys remember last year we went to No Name Nationals, we was having issues with this turbo being too small. Anybody that knows anything about turbos knows that this tiny exhaust housing back here is way too small for a 6-liter motor. That's the reason why we was only making about 650 horsepower with the thing. So we're going to upgrade that. We kicked around the idea of going with either a big single or twins, but I think we're just going to go with another 7875 with the small housing. I think it'll work the best in that. Now the problem we run into with that, so we're going to definitely go twin turbo. That's the big deal. We want to try to make 1,000 horsepower. It's doable. We're going to try it. Last year, No Name Nationals, right as we lined up for a group photo, our power steering box crapped out and started leaking everywhere. The solution to that was I just let it go empty, and we ran the last couple rounds with no power steering. If anybody watches any video from No Name, they're going to see us struggling with the steering wheel because it was tight to turn. Tommy even noticed it was tight to turn when he was driving it around. But we're going to put a manual box on this. We've done some research. A G body box and an S10 box is the same. Well, early S10 two-wheel drives, you could get manual steering. So that kills two birds with one stone. Not only will we not have a box that can leak anymore, but we'll also make some room for the second turbo because we want to kind of like mirror it on this side and about the same location. Doing it right now, these power steering lines and this pump would be in the way. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a manual box in with a Jeep Cherokee XJ steering shaft. It's an upgrade for a Cutlass to use that shaft. So we're going to convert that to that. We're going to get a Dirty Dingo idler kit to eliminate the power steering pump but still keep the belt somewhat ready. We're going to put a V8 radiator in it because this V6 radiator has been working. Car very rarely goes over 215 degrees or so, even on hot summer days, but we really need a bigger radiator. It did get warm in the burnout contest. It got a little bit warm. Said in the video, I mean, the hot side of the turbo was glowing red. So we're going to put a bigger radiator in it. So that's our thing for right now. We're going to go with the V8 radiator, an S10 manual box, a Jeep Cherokee steering shaft, a Dirty Dingo power steering delete, another turbo on there. You know, we'll probably just modify the intercooler with 2 3-inch in and 1 out, or some kind of Y fitting to tie that together. Another big thing that we're planning on doing this year is we're going to go back to a stock fuel tank. I hate the fuel cell. Everybody knows if you're going to street drive a car, fuel cell kind of sucks, especially when we only have an 8-gallon fuel cell. We're constantly putting fuel in it. So we're going to eliminate that. I want to go back to, I think the original fuel tank for a G body is like a 19-gallon tank. We're going to put that in there, have the gauge work, because we do drive this car probably on average 30 miles a day when the weather's nice. So we're going to put a stock tank in it. I'm going to sump the tank, of course. That way I got a 10 AN or 12 AN feed to come into the pump because we got enough pump to support the horsepower twin turbos. We just need to get more air flowing into it. Other big things coming up on it is we currently got 373 gears in it because that was the gears in this axle when we bought it. We're probably going to put 327 gears in it. I think that's about halfway between where it was and where it is now. Originally, the car had a 273 gear in it, and it was fun because you could do like literally burnouts for days because of the wheel speed. Once the tire would crack loose, the tranny would shift a second. You know, you would have the tires running 80 miles an hour while you were barely moving. So you could like nice thick dual black marks. But a 273 gear sucks for any kind of performance application. It's not enough gear. So we went to these 373s. The 373s are nice acceleration, but once again, since we drive it a lot, we're not going to run an overdrive transmission. We're going to go with a 327. I think that'll be a nice balance. That should get me a comfortable, probably cruise with the 28-inch tire. It should cruise somewhere maybe around 3,000 RPM or so at 60. I haven't done the math, but I know right now it's turning like 38 or something at 60. It's a little more than I like. It's not a big deal. We're going to do that. On top of that, hopefully we'll get our power glide. We got to get some goodies for it because I want to get an aftermarket planetary kit. And we're definitely getting a custom converter for this thing. Once everything's together, dialed in and tuned in, then we're going to get an actual converter built because basically this is just an off-the-shelf unit that we bought off of Marketplace for 175 bucks. It does good, but it leaves a lot of room for improvement. I can only, on the brake, I can only get it to stall at about 2,500. The guy I bought it off of said that he could get a lot more, but he had it behind a big block making torque that we're not really making at that lower RPM. So other than that, that's what's been going on. We've been really busy. The weather's finally starting to break here in southwestern Pennsylvania. I mean, it's been a kind of a mild winter, but it's still been a little bit too cold to work out here in the garage sometimes. We've been at it 9 hours a day, 6 days a week, trying to make some money. So everything works right. She's going to be a beast this year. Then on top of that, we'll be moving on to Tommy's 97 Honda Civic Coupe. It'll be coming up soon. We got lots of plans for it too. So, all right, everybody, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate it. Till then, remember, guys, you can sleep in your car, but you can't race your house. Always remember that, and we'll talk to you later. Goodbye.